So, well, Waylander from Northern Ireland, what is folk metal scene like in Northern Ireland? Because, it's across seas from here.
In Northern Ireland?
It's us.
It's us.
No one else.
No one else at all.
Not proper folk metal. I mean, there's a bit of sort of Celtic metal here and there.
Sort of dark stereo.
Dark stereo, sort of pagan Celtic metal, but you wouldn't call it folk metal. It's not folky enough to be folk metal.
I'd rather be called pagan metal than folk metal, anyways.
Pagan or Celtic?
Pagan Celtic.
I prefer Celtic pagan.
No.
Because, there's a lot of
So cliche that.
people like to call, folk metal, Viking metal, Celtic, pagan, blah blah blah. What do you like to be called?
Blue metal.
Anything. Don't care.
You just like to be called metal.
Yeah, we're a metal band first and foremost. That's the most important thing.
So, what's it like coming over to the UK to play shows?
Well, the advantage is that people can understand what you're saying. You don't have to learn another language. But in saying that, I was in a chippy in Wales earlier, and I couldn't understand a word they were saying, and they couldn't understand the word I was saying. But there you go.
Talking about languages, Irish, it's quite an exotic language now. It's non-existent in Ireland. Do any of you speak the Irish language?
What? Yes, I can speak Irish.
I knew if anyone would speak Irish, you would. Are there any chance,
He's just making it up.
Yeah, can't you?
You are the vocalist of this band. Is there any chance? I think there would be people interested if you did a song in with the Irish language. Is there any chance of you doing that in the future?
Yeah.
Well, there is King of the Fairies already.
Well, King of the Fairies, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It's just a chant, very simple chant and a poem in Irish in the middle of it. Done that. Might do it again. It depends on the song. Depends on the subject matter. Never say never.
So, well, Waylander. You formed the band in 1993, was it?
Yeah.
That's a long time ago. How do you think the metal and the folk metal scene has changed from then as to how it is now, many years later?
Yeah, well, I suppose I shouldn't have been surprised, but I was surprised that a scene developed out of what the likes of ourselves and Cairan and a few others were doing back in the day. And I don't know, back in the early days, there's no such thing as folk metal or anything like that. We just played metal, and there was a big folk influence on what we done. It was just what we were into. Horselips, again. And it was quite a shock when other bands started doing it. But I suppose it's a compliment in a way.
Do you think you're some kind of an influence then? Do you think you've influenced bands over the years?
There's no doubt about it. Many bands have said that we've influenced them. Some quite big bands. What's that one? I can't remember them. Fintroll, isn't it?
I don't know. Someone told me that.
I think one of them listed us as one of the
original members. Yeah,
listed us as an influence.
LFT.
They're kind of.
They're awesome.
I'd say we're their number one influence. Listening to them.
You brought it up in front of them once.
I don't care.
They got all embarrassed.
Yeah.
I was just taking the piss. As we do.
You went up to them. I really like your stuff, and I really like your influences.
That's why I liked it.
So, well, your last album, you released your album, your newest album, was it last year? And I think your new album is a real big step forward from the last album and the album before. Is there any, main reasons why you think this album is so much better than the last two?
New blood.
Yeah.
Possibly.
New blood.
No, absolutely not. No. Well,
the two newer guys saying new blood. No.
It was just the songs were there, and then we decided we could just take this so much further. It's just going this could be faster, that's not heavy enough, that needs double kicking, why is there no blast beats?
Yeah, there's been
Just go fucking nuts.
so many people in the band that things got a bit confused. A lot of people were into different stuff, and then when Saul came in and Dan come back in drums, and the bass player and myself, Saul and who's the other boy? There's 4 of us anyway, all in. Dan, Michael, Saul and myself, all in. We're all into extreme metal, and I think that helps nail things fairly quickly. With a few people over the years that weren't into it, and it took them a long time to grasp what we're trying to do. They kind of thought we don't want to be thin lizzy or anything like that. We're an extreme metal band. That's it, really.
So, well, it was quite a while before.
7 between the 2 albums.
Yes, quite a while. 7 years between the albums, and well, I think I read somewhere that you're supposed to be thinking about an album coming out next year. So, is the band, are they really, are you rolling now?
Already got about 4 new songs written.
This
we were actually
lineup,
working on them last night before we left.
this lineup's working well. I think we could work a little bit harder. We will in the new year. We need to get an album out. It's penciled in for around October, November, so we really need to get stuck in. And we have a few songs on the go, and there's plenty of ideas. There's lots of people that can write music now.
Too many ideas.
Yeah, sometimes.
I find it really hard.
Sometimes there's maybe too many people, but
The thing is, we sit, and especially you and me, we sit and we argue and we scream at each other, but at the end of it we've got something class that we both like, so it works out like.
yeah, there's a lot of compromise.
It does work out.
It's what I thought was good, and then we'll have to it's only 90% because we'll have to put a bit of you into it.
Every time I write a riff, it's no. We need to change that to make it more me.
I will. No.
Well, everybody has to stamp their personality on it, and I think that's what makes it. I think we'll probably see more progression with the next album as well. Because the last album, about 3/4 of those songs were around for years and years. And then Saul came in, Saul wrote a couple of songs which fitted well with what we'd already written. So, if anything, with the last album, we became we had too much time trying to get a lineup before we go in to the studio, and we just became so self-indulgent. Some of the songs were just too long, probably. But
some of them, there's so many riffs crammed into it,
Yeah.
But they're all brilliant riffs that could have been expanded, and but I think with this one we've got a lot more determination. We're on the move and we're raring to go,
Yeah, well, we have some momentum this time.
Yeah.
Last time it was all stop, start, and it breaks your heart. And then every time you get a new musician in, you have to learn the stuff over again. And the likes of myself and Michael that have been doing this since fucking 4 or 5 years, and then when Saul came in, Saul got it, and once everyone else come back, Dan come back, and Dave joined, and everything fell into place.
The hardest thing about the last song was we just chose, we didn't know what style. There's too many styles. We just thinking what way to go, because everyone had an influence. Some bits went completely doom, completely thrash. It all sort of falls together because you can hold it all together with the whistles. But we sort of listen back, we'll go to the next album. After playing these songs live, the last album, you can sort of see what people react to and go, I think that's the way forward. Like some people go into mad black metal bits, and then people go nuts and going, fuck, people like this sort of shit, we're going to do a bit more of that, or a bit old school death metal or whatever. But I know whatever comes out.
That's a good point, but at the same time, we probably will have a self-indulgent song or two on the next.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Why not?
We like our epicness. We like to build atmosphere, and you have to take your time when you build atmosphere. Sometimes they're not songs you can do live. Like for example, one of the songs that goes down a storm live, we didn't have time to play it tonight. It's 10 minutes long, To Dine in the Other World. In my opinion, the best song in the last album. And 10 minutes, and you couldn't do it any quicker. And when you play the song live, 10 minutes long, it feels like it's a 2-minute song.
That's good, really.
That's when you know you've got something good. That's what we're aiming for. I'm not going to worry about time, we'll just write the song and see what happens.